Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be talking about what you should do if you're a one shot left in the game and how to proceed afterwards. As you can see, I've made a humongous mistake here in my E50M, and in the first few seconds of the match, I'm basically left as a one shot. And most people in this scenario would pretty much just give up and not do anything. However, I use my situation to my advantage, right? So in this situation, even if you're a one shot, remember, you still have a gun, you still have your DPM. It's not like your ammo rack is out of the game. I feel like it's better to be one shot rather than have full HP but no ammo rack, right? So in this scenario, all I do is sit in this position and use my turret armor and pretty much try and deviate the focus from myself. The thing is, if you're pretty much, full HP, you sort of act more aggressively, you peek into scenarios which you're not supposed to, and here I'm a little bit more calm. I try and not, get the enemy looking toward me, which is very, very important in this scenario. And as I said, you still have your DPM. So the thing is, you just need to be very, very careful and not peek up too much. So because the thing is, if you have HP, you can trade. In this scenario, I know I cannot trade, so I only peek in scenarios where I know that the enemy is not going to try and shoot me, or in a scenario where I know the enemy has very little chance of penning me. So in this scenario, we again are losing in a 2-to-1 scenario, and of course, I'm just sitting here. All you have to do is chill, stay laid back, and of course, use your DPM as much as possible, right? Because that's the only thing you have left in this case. Now we have a standard B as well and an AMX 30. So I'm going to try and spot here, maybe try and get a few shots in. I see that the Death Star is looking, so again, I do need to play it a little bit chill back. So again, I'm pretty good at spotting here, so we get the AMX 30 killed, and the Death Star has a very little chance of penning me, so I do allow myself to peek him. Now, in this situation, I know that there's a Minotauro around. I know that there's the Death Star. So I do take my chances and try and push this standard B a little bit. Because, again, he has very little chance of penning me. And he is a one-shot to me as well. So I know that his alpha is most likely, it's a 50-50. It might go in, it might not. So I just take my chances and pretty much push this standard B. And luckily, I do survive it. And now I'm in a good enough situation to sort of outflank this Minotauro and the FV215B, which again is very, very good gameplay because the Minotauro does make a mistake here, and we are pretty much fully allowed to flank the enemy. Now think about it, if I gave up at the start of the game, we would pretty much lose, but because of me, we pretty much win this game, right? I mean, come on, there's no way around this. Even though I was 1 HP, even though I was a one-shot, particularly for, 6 out of 7 tanks in the game, it still doesn't change the fact that we sort of won the game because of this one-shot guy and the DPM I was allowed to put onto this table, and I pretty much pick up the FV. So tell me what you guys would do in this scenario in the comment section below. And with that, Happy is out, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye-bye.